If I seem a little flustered in this video, it's because I am. I'm under a time crunch. I need to get out to our cabin. It's already in the late afternoon and I need to pack. And I'm still sorting through stuff, so I am flustered. This is what it's like when you haven't gotten through any of your backpacking stuff in a while. I am trying to get packed for the Tahoe Rim Trail. Ugh, what a mess. I might as well show you what I'm doing since we're going to be learning about this together since it's been so long. I usually put my beer canister at the bottom of my pack and just take out whatever food I need for the day. So let's figure this out. If I remember correctly, I don't like having my sleeping bag all loose in the pack, so I will be putting it in a dry sack. I have the Revelation 950 quilt for my sleeping system. This is what I use for my sleeping bag or my quilt. It is a dry sack, a compressible one, Sea to Summits. For my sleep liner, I do have the Sea to Summit Thermolight. I sleep cold, and I know it's been getting down in the 40s up at the higher elevations, so I am going to bring it, and I can always change my mind when I get there. We are planning on storing our travel clothes at either a storage locker or the hostel, so I will be able to store some things that I don't want to take if I change my mind later. I use the Nemo Vector sleep pad. It is a pad that you can inflate by pushing with your foot or hand. It's lasted me all through the Appalachian Trail. I hope it continues to. For my tent, I'll be using 2 bags for storage. This has got my tent in it. This is the Fly. It is the Copper Spur HV Ultralight 2-person tent. I've got the inside part of the tent on one side. I've got the Fly and the poles, which I'll need to get to pretty quick, on the other side. I will be taking an umbrella. I'll store that on the outside of my pack. I do have a ground cloth. I'll put it on the outside here also. So everything's accessible that for when I get to camp, if I need to set up right away, I can get to everything pretty quickly. For my pillow, I use Arrows. It's just a quick blow-up pillow. I will have my toiletry bag on the outside. You do have to pack out toilet paper, so there are some doggy bags in there to do that. I think this time I'm going to bring my rain skirt instead of rain pants. They are definitely a lighter weight. We'll see if I regret this decision. For my raincoat, I just folded it all up, but it's the Marmot raincoat. And those I put on the outside of my pack. This thing has lots of pockets, so I'm utilizing them all. I don't think I mentioned this is the Mariposa 60 that I'm using. I did used to use a Osprey aerial and decided I was going to try to lighten my load a little because it does weigh significantly more than this one. I have an old Osprey rain cover. I'm still using it, so far so good. I am bringing my Mountain Hardwear puffy for warmth at night. I'm actually gonna put that in my dry bag and use it for my extra support for a pillow at night, along with stuffing in some of my clothes. And I'm overpacking a little bit, but I should always put my water bladder in before I pack. I have a system that I can use to do it so I can fill the water from the outside of the pack. This will disconnect. But for packing on the airplane, I'm just going to put it on the top. So I pretty much just need to get my first aid kit and my electronics bag in here. I am going to bring a solar powered charger to go on my pack when I'm hiking. All right, I'm gonna start cleaning up this mess. I pretty much have everything packed. I just need to know what I'm taking on the plane, put everything else away. I do still need to put my Be Free Catadine water thing on my front pocket. That's my extra in case my bladder goes empty before I realize that that's my backup. Other than that, I think I'm close to being done, but it's still a mess in here. All right, this is all the extra stuff I got to put away. My clothes I'm wearing for hiking. Bag to take on the plane. Still got to figure out what to take on the plane. And that's my pack. So let's get this done. The only thing I couldn't find was my spork, so I'm gonna have to get another one. I don't know where it is. All right, it is clean. I am done for now. I cannot get back to this until Saturday, which is the day before I leave. So it'll just be some last minute packing, and I think we're good to go. What a mess it was. We are finalizing some of our logistics. We have decided where to start from, so we're going to start from Spooner. We are going to have one water cache drop we're going to set up after Tahoe City up at Brock something point, or Brock something. Can't think of the name of it right now. And then we have our hostel booked while we acclimate, and then we are going to do a slack pack from Big Meadow and go all the way to either Echo Summit or the Echo Lake area. So we'll figure that out for sure. We'll have our 0 day in Tahoe City. So we basically have our plan laid out. I think it's going to be a tough hike with the elevations. I think it's going to be hot while we're there, at least during the day, and cool at night. So I just hope we do well. It's been a while since I backpacked, and we'll be putting in some pretty big miles on a couple of days. And I think Terry said she has not done a 14-miler day with a full pack, so that'll be her first. And I know we have at least one of those days, and then a 15-miler once also. So those are going to be big days with heavy packs. I weighed my pack without water, and it was 28 pounds. I had more in my bear canister than what I'm going to need because I'm setting up for doing a resupply. So I'm a little heavy on the pack. Just so you know, there will be a slight delay in the posting of the hike. I just need to make sure I can get to towns and post without a big break between the uploads. So join us, and you'll know soon enough how it goes. Got us a rainbow.